Sunday school lesson for Mark 12 on November 8th. Got the confrontation between Jesus and the Pharisees, and then the widow putting in the lesser donation, which is more. This is great lesson plan. I'm really excited about this one. I gotta say, when I think of all my favorite parables, this one is my favorite. So, kind of jealous that you got this one, and got high expectations. So, start here. You got your summary, and you sum everything up right here. I would split these two summaries up and say a little bit more about each one. So, the first one, you got Jesus faces off with the Pharisees. This is the ground zero moment. Battle of the century, Clash of the Titans. It's a part of the movie where the drums of war beat and the camera zooms up and over the face of the earth as it yawns in silence before the epic confrontation kind of moment. So, emphasize that to the kids in, the clear way that I just did. Part 2, the widow puts in a lepton. It's a small Jewish copper coin, about 1/128th of a denarius. So it's probably a fraction of a cent. Just something to be aware of when you're teaching the kids. You can emphasize the smallness of the contribution, yet it was more. So, how is less more? A good idea here to consider for application. So we move in here. What's the meaning of the passage? Let the kids take a shot. Good. Then you got some thoughts here. You reemphasize your awesome lesson about not being phony and speaking with authority. Beautifully done. Love it. And then you say here, Jesus teaches lesson that large gifts from the wealthy are less meaningful than small gifts from the poor. I may try to reword that, one, so that it's not so clear that it's, when you talk about the poor, that you're definitely speaking from the perspective of the not poor. And also, just maybe, it's not that they're less meaningful, right? So here's what I would offer for your consideration. Is it the mathematical proportion of the contribution, or is it the fullness of which it comes from the heart? And then one other just offering to consider is the fact that this passage is juxtaposed right next to the passage about the two great commandments, and so you have the Pharisees holding to the letter of the law right after it comes from what Jesus outlines as the spirit of the law and love of God and neighbor. And so if you want to reflect on that as well, then that's another option. This is awesome lesson plan. Did a really great job. I'm looking forward to seeing the final product, and you're going to kill it.